I keep seeing these videos surfacing around that Trump is dead or he's on the verge of dying. I don't believe that Trump is dying at all. I believe that he is very much alive. I think what they are doing is that they want us to keep they want to keep us in the loop of what's going on. Because I heard about this pizza theory that when they order a lot of pizza, that means something is going on and they got to work all these hours because they got a situation that needs a lot of attention. So late at night, they order all of this pizza because they're going to be up all hours of the night to figure out what's going on. What I truly believe is that this is my unpopular personal opinion. So don't quote me. Don't take what I say and run with it. Just take your own belief and go with it. I truly believe that what's about to happen in America alone, I'm not talking about the whole earth. I believe that Trump is not dead. This is my unpopular opinion. I believe what's about to happen in the United States is that the real reason why Trump got all of this military and all of these people in Washington, D.C., because when we get the news that we are going to get, the people are going to attack Washington, D.C. first. And the reason why they're going to do that is because the state building is there and the White House is there. I believe, this is what I believe. I believe that Trump is not going to die, not yet. Even though he's 79 years old, he's not going to die. But I believe that the United States citizen is about to get the news that the United States have basically collapsed. If the United States citizens right now get the information that their own country has collapsed, that means the money has collapsed. The government has collapsed. Everything that we have built so hard to gain and to keep alive have basically collapsed. That means your money isn't worth a damn. That means your government isn't worth a damn. That means we are basically in a naked country. That means all the money that you have been working so hard for don't mean shit. That means all of your 401k, all of your life savings don't mean shit. If American citizens right now were to find out that their whole country has collapsed to nothing, they will go the fuck off. Because that means that we are basically a third world country officially. No other countries wants to deal with the United States right now. And if we were to find that out, we will go and attack Washington, D.C. first. Because we are mad now. We are pissed off. Because the thing about it is that they always knew that the United States was on a verge of collapse. But they're not going to tell us that because they know that we're going to go off. So right now, the fact that the United States is about to literally crash to where this country will be no more, we are going to go off. And this is something that they have been trying to hide from us, something that they thought that they could fix, something that they thought that if they was to keep it under wraps, it would just go away, and the more Americans work or do what we have to do, things will get better. But I truly believe that American citizens is about to get the news that this country is basically done for. And if this country is basically done for, that means we are going to go off. We are going to riot. We're going to do all of these things. And they have to protect Washington, D.C. first. Now, if America right now was to get the news that our government don't mean nothing, that means all of our tax dollars haven't even been funding our own country. Because we already know that our tax dollars funds other countries. It funds underground cities. It funds things that we are not even aware of. So we have been bamboozled. We have been raped without no Vaseline. And the only thing they can tell us is that they don't know what to do. And you got a lot of people in this country, a lot of people, the majority of the people that trust in the government. And to find out that your own government has been lying to you this whole entire time, having you work like slaves, having you put money in all of these things, knowing that it is going to collapse. American citizens is going to feel betrayed. And we are going to be one of those countries who turns on our government, and we're going to burn this whole motherfucking country down. This is the reason why I believe that all these multi-billionaires are now dead. I don't believe that they are dead. I believe that they are hiding underground in the cities that we help pay for. All these multi-millionaire celebrities and all these multi-billionaires celebrities, I don't believe that they are moving out of the country. I believe that they are moving into underground cities that American citizens have paid for to build. I believe because they have underground cities underneath this country that makes the surface look like a damn playground. And it's very true. So if you got all of these celebrities and all these multi-billionaires that is now under the cities that we paid for, everything on the surface level is going to be an attack because we are going to go off. We are going to be the ones that burn up our own country because we are going to feel betrayed. And I believe that this is the reason why all of these people in Washington, because I found out, I forgot the name of it, something about this pizza thing. Every time when it's a emergency, all these pizza shops in Washington, D.C., they get mass numbers, large amount of numbers of pizza, because that means that these government workers are working extra long hours because it's an emergency that they need to handle. And I believe that the United States has already collapsed. Our government has already collapsed. Our money has already collapsed. The amendments, the rules, the civil rights has already collapsed. And they don't want to tell us because they know that if we was to find out, that means that everything that we have ever worked for is nothing. So if that's the case, they're going to have to rebuild. They're going to have to rebuild because America is now gone. It's gone. So this is the perfect time to rebuild America. This is the perfect time for a reset to happen because everything that we have always known in this country is done for. That means they can create a new name. They can create a new way of life. So I believe that what's about to happen is that we are about to come into the great reset of this country, meaning whereas though we're about to start over from the beginning. Because once they tell us that the money is no good, the dollar bill no longer exists. The dollar bill, you can basically wipe your ass with $100 bill because it don't mean nothing. You can take all your money and throw it in the streets because it's nothing. And what if you've been working and slaving all your life for the dollar bill and now you can just throw it out in the street because it's worth nothing? And a lot of countries don't even want to deal with us, don't even want our money because it is basically paper. It's basically cotton. So now we are forced to go into a new generation, a new way of life, and a new timeline because they have lied to us instead of telling us the truth and getting us prepared. But this is all a part of the new world order system. This is a part of the new currency, the new government, and the new way of life, and the new religion. So they're not going to fuck us up. It's going to just happen. So I believe that this is why Washington, D.C. is going through what it's going through. Because once we find out the news that we are about to be exposed to, the first place we are going to attack is Washington, D.C. Because we're going to feel like our own government has betrayed us. And technically, to be real honest, ladies and gentlemen, our government has never been for us. For all of you that still have trust in your government, that still have trust in Trump, all of them was in on it. The majority of these multi-millionaires and these multi-billionaires, they are underground in the cities waiting for this information to get out. All these people, half of these people that y'all see on the surface level, half of them are NPCs or clones. We are basically standing in this country alone. And when this information unravel and when all of this stuff actually goes down, it's going to be us standing alone in this country by ourselves. And we ain't going to have nothing. Our resources is gone. We don't have no money. Everything has collapsed. So what are we going to do? It's like we are in the Hunger Games now. We have to tend for ourselves. The food is going to be gone, everything. So we are basically living in the Hunger Games. It's just that the Hunger Games now is being exposed for what it really is. You just have to have the eyes to see it. That we are living in a world where though it's survive for the fittest.